Hello and welcome tonight, guys, to the iRacing IROC Series here at Knoxville Raceway. I do want to apologize. We were having some technical difficulties. Like I said, technical difficulties. This is heat number 1 for tonight's race. I do apologize for no engine noise. Not sure what's going on my end. I had a couple of issues because I moved, and now for some reason my computer doesn't want to recognize sounds, even through my headset that I typically use. But right now, as we stand in this one, Braxton Parrish is your leader with 9 laps to go in this heat race. You saw the guys qualifying there just before we went live. I am working on getting you guys car audio. Not sure what could be the issue. But yeah, tonight this is, I believe, race number 5. Last week, unfortunately, we missed due to the move as well. But Braxton is really taking charge in this first heat race right here, with Kevin McCann in second place in that number 22. Brian Reek in that number 12 sitting in third. Troy Radford sitting in fourth. Mike Harper in fifth. And Tim Ripley. Doesn't look like Tim Ripley actually started for some reason. So not sure what happened there. But back on the leaders, 5 laps to go. Parrish is just cruising to a possible victory here in heat number 1. Doing a great job. And here tonight, this track really looks like just a straight up, you're constantly turning. The moment you leave turn 1 and 2, you're preparing for 3 and 4. And the moment you're leaving 3 and 4, you're preparing for 1 and 2. Want to welcome everyone here tonight. Apologize for missing last week, but we are back in action here on 10-4 Broadcasting. 3 laps to go. Troy Radford, let's go take a look at him. He's gained 2 spots since the drop of the green flag in that number 11. He has been the only one to gain position since the drop of the green flag. 2 laps to go. And checkered flag is out. Braxton Parrish will be your winner for heat number 1. Kevin McCann in second, Troy Radford in third, and Brian Reek fourth, and Mike Harper is going to come home in fifth. And I'm going to step away for a couple of seconds, see if I can't fix this audio for you guys so you guys can hear it. Because I know you probably just don't want to hear me talking. I want to hear some engine noise too. Green flag is in the air. And out to an early lead is Sean Judson Jr. just in front of Nathan Lemons. And just behind them, Brian McCann and Chris Wally, who's already gained 2 spots since the drop of the green flag. Sean trying to get to a comfortable lead over Nathan. Very tight battle here for the lead between first, second, and third place right here. See if we can't get a wider look at this, because this is some great action here. Nathan comes right up on the back bumper of that number 19. Eight laps to go here in this second heat. And right now, the last lap times, Nathan Lemons is faster than the leader by 0.04. And you can see Nathan is right up on the back bumper, wheeling that thing around. Still trying to fix the audio for you guys. Five laps to go here at Knoxville Raceway in heat number 2. As these guys come down the front stretch, 4 laps to go through 1 and 2. And that time by, the leader and second place were 19.28, while Brian McCann in third ran a 19.22, but it doesn't seem like he's gaining anything on these guys. It looks like something happened to Chris Wally. It looks like he spun out. He's trying to get back on track before the leaders get there, so he's not in the way. Oh, he almost rolled that. We'll go back and take a quick look and see what happened there. Wally just gets a little high. Oh, clips the wall and just goes for a ride. White flag is out. Your leaders right here, fighting right behind Chris Wally. Checkered flag's gonna fly this time, and Sean Judson's gonna be your winner for heat number 2. Nathan Lemons in second, Brian McCann in third, and Brandon Mefford in fourth, with Chris Wally coming home in fifth, Ryan Mullins in sixth. So apparently the only way this thing's going to let me give audio is through the terrible speakers. But Cole Day is your leader right now. 6 laps to go in heat number 3. Leading this field, has been dominating this series week in and week out. Blair Patterson sitting in second place right now, just in front of Matthew, and Kevin Robinson back in 4th, and Hunter Heck in 5th. 5 laps to go here at Knoxville Raceway. In our heat number 3, Cole Day has really just been able to qualify up front, keep that lead, and I'm going to say his arch nemesis, Timothy Ripley, hasn't been able to close the deal yet, but I believe that it's close to happening. 2 laps to go. Oh, Cole gets the wall there. That's unusual. But this is just the heat, so he's just cruising along right now. Coming through 3 and 4, coming down to the white flag. White flag is out. And now he's just getting up in the dirty stuff and playing around a little bit. Running that way high line. Just so close to that wall. And checkered flag is out. Cole Day is your winner. In heat number 3, Blair Patterson second, Matthew Kopp in 3rd, and Kevin Robinson in 4th. And they're going to be doing a quick 3-minute warm-up, and we'll be right back after this. These guys are all gridded up. 55 laps here at Knoxville Raceway. Braxton Parrish is going to bring them to the green flag here. Stacking up on that inside line. Green flag is in the air. And now we're going to see what these guys can do. Cole Day already up to second place. Braxton Parrish going to do everything he can to keep him behind him. Great start for everybody so far. Single file as we head through 1 and 2. Tim Ripley already up 5 positions here, trying to make his way through the field as he was starting in the back. Not sure what happened there, but Ripley now up 6 positions. Oh, no, makes some contact there. Goes to the outside wall, misses the wall, collects himself. This is going to be very difficult for Tim Ripley to get through, because these guys are beating and banging back here. And now Ripley falls all the way back down to 14th. Oh, and contact back there between Mike Harper and Chris Wally. Wow. Things are really heating up in this main event. Parrish has a pretty good lead, a half a second lead over Cole Day right now, with Nathan Lemons just behind him. Almost up to a second lead over Cole Day. And just behind them, Kevin McCann, Troy Radford, and Sean Judson back here battling for this position. Three-way battle for 4th. And Troy goes to the outside of Kevin McCann. Really making that outside lane work, as he's going to have the advantage coming down the front stretch. And now he's going to dive down and start working on Judson. Farther back, Brian McCann sitting in 7th right now. Brian Reek in that number 12. Matthew Kopp in 9th. Tim Ripley now up to 10th. So he did make his way around those drivers to be able to slice through, because they're already 9 laps done here. Only 55 laps in this one here at Knoxville Raceway. Day has been dominating week in and week out, and it looks like this week he may have met his match. And Tim Ripley now up to 9th place. So far our biggest mover of the race right now, as he sets his eyes on Brian Reek. Oh, it cuts down to the inside. Going to have a good run here on that inside lane. And he's going to get right around Brian for 8th position. 11 laps. He's gained 8 spots. What's his lap times? He's running a 19.25, while the leaders are running 18.99, and Cole Day is running a 19.08. That was their last lap. I'm sorry. Those were their best laps. Last lap, Braxton ran a 19.7, and Ripley ran a 19.66. So Ripley is trying to chew away at that lead. As you can see, the leaders right here. Oh, Blair Patterson there. It looks like there's an accident back here. Blair Patterson brings out our first yellow flag of the night. Looks like he's sitting here to the inside. Comes up. He gets body slammed into the outside wall. Had no idea it was coming. we want to give a huge shout out to iWraps. Look good going fast. Make sure you check them out on Facebook for all of your graphic design needs for iRacing. Get those paint jobs the way you want them for your local business, for your favorite companies, whatever you'd like. Make sure you follow them on Facebook and reach out to them, and they'll do you good. Also want to give a huge shout out to the main sponsor of tonight's event and the main sponsor for the IROC iRacing IROC Dirt Series. Huge shout out to Spartan Transportation LLC. Want to thank them for coming on board and bringing you guys this great racing week in and week out, as they will also be the main sponsor for the IROC Series starting up in May. They'll be running the Truck Series, IROC paint schemes, and you guys won't want to miss that. It'll be right here on 10-4 Broadcasting. I also want to give a huge shout out to Rocket Racing Setups. Make sure you check out rocketracingsetups.com for all of your iRacing setup needs. As we get ready to go back green here. Green flag is in the air. And this could be where things get wild. Let's go back here where Ripley is. Tim Ripley in 8th right now, trying. This caution is really possibly going to help him, because now it brings the field back together as he tries to make his way through 3 wide here coming off the corner. Second guesses it and drops back in behind McCann, and now goes to the inside of McCann. He had a McCann brothers sandwich there. Oh, Brandon Mefford, something's happened with him as the caution is back. Oh, it looks like there's a couple of guys back here. Kevin Robinson, Brandon Mefford. We'll see if we can't get a look and see what happened there. This is back in the back of the pack. And looks like going through. Oh, Robinson got hit, and then just became a collection of cars actually after that one. So that is unfortunate. See if we can't go back here and get a slow-mo. We're going to ride on board with Chris Wally. If I can find, here we go. See, they're going into the corner here. We're riding on board with Chris Wally. And you see they start getting collected together, and you see that 357 completely sideways. Nowhere for Wally to go, but right into the side of Robinson. And then it just becomes a big mess. Who is that 357? Ryan Mullen was who was in that 357. And these two just get stuck to each other and try to collect themselves. But we're back. Braxton Parrish still your leader after about 15 laps here tonight. All these cautions are really going to help Timothy Ripley be able to get up there and battle for that lead. Parrish in that number 78 trying to bring home this win here tonight at Knoxville Raceway. Pace truck is off, coming back to the green flag, and back to the lead he goes. He's trying to make sure he maintains that lead over Cole Day, because it seems like once Cole Day gets around you, that's the end. And I'm going to tell them all right now, don't look behind you, because Tim Ripley is up 10 positions, sitting in 6th place, working on that number 11, Troy Radford, trying to get to the inside of him, but without touching him. Almost 3 wide there, going through that corner. Green flag, something happened with Ryan Mullins. Let's see if we can go back here. Green flag is still out, but it seems like something did happen. Oh, Harper gets into the back of him. Turns him down to the inside, but no caution because he was off the racing surface. And back up front, Ripley now working on Sean Judson. The two green cars just at the back of your screen as we come through the corner. Cold Day right on the back of Braxton. But this battle back here, Tim Ripley up to 4th position, clears Junior. Oh, the 11 kind of gets, looks like there's a caution. Ryan Mullins. Looks like something happened with him again. Let's go back and take a look. Coming down the front stretch, going through 1 and 2, just completely sends it around right in front of the leaders. Tries to get out of the way. Does a pretty good job getting it flipped around and going again. But now, this is really going to help Tim Ripley, because he is now sitting in 4th position before we go back green here. We are on lap 20 here tonight. We're doing 50 laps here at Knoxville Raceway. I want to thank all of you for joining us here on 10-4 Broadcasting. I know I probably sound a little echoey tonight, but just got moved into the new place and in the garage. So this is a first for me, and I can hear myself very well. But over time, I will get that fixed. Cars getting lined up to go back green here at Knoxville Raceway. Braxton's going to try to get that big jump on the leaders, or on the 2nd place, 3rd, and 4th, because now with Timothy Ripley there, he's really going to have his hands full if Ripley can get around Lemons and Cold Day. Pace truck is off. Green flag is in the air. Braxton gets a great start. Ripley to the outside there. Lemons gets a good start on the inside, but Ripley, he shoves Ripley right up the track. Ripley backs off because he knows that he's going to save that battle. But he's probably, Cold Day gets contact with Ripley. They all bunch up behind him. Now Ripley's flipping end over end and up into the fence. Ripley goes. Ripley had worked his way all the way up to the front. There's a couple of things happened here. We're going to go back and take a look. Chris Wally looks like he was in an incident. Looks like when these guys got checked up, you see all this mumbo-jumbo right here. McCann and, just guys everywhere. This was kind of two things happening at once. And we're going to go back to Tim Ripley's incident. We're going to slow this down. You can see back here, Kevin McCann and Sean Judson get together. And that shoves him up into Brian McCann. Then the 99, Cold Day's in the wall. Ripley runs into the back of him. The 11 runs into the 17, and McCann runs into the 11. And that just sends Ripley tumbling down the front stretch. And actually, I'm going to go back to this because I want to ride on board with Brian Reek, because he gets to see it firsthand here. You see, look at that 17 just flipping end over end, and then Brian's like, I got nowhere to go, and just hits the underside of that car and sends him rolling through turn 3 and 4. Just unbelievable. wreck right there. And that's Tim Ripley still in the pits. That's going to be costly. I think that's going to cost any chance that he had of getting up there and making this happen. Oh, for some reason here we go. My replay was stuck. So we're going to try to go green again here tonight at Knoxville Raceway. Tim Ripley, let's go take a look and see, is he allowed? No, he is still in pits. Unfortunately, that's really gonna mess up his night. But now Lemon up to second, but Cold Day trying to get around him, but Lemon fighting back to the outside. And back here with this group, this is a very tight group right now from second on back. Cold Day and Lemon just leaning on each other. Cold Day back to third. Brian McCann going to the outside, going around his brother Kevin McCann. And Brian Reek trying to go around to the outside as well. Kevin's trying to make that inside lane work, but that outside lane keeps prevailing. See if, Kevin gets down there a little too low. And now Sean Judson is right behind him as well. He's just getting passed by this whole line of cars. Parrish has about a second lead over second place Lemons. Tim Ripley back out on the track. Looks like he is about 3 laps down, unfortunately, here tonight. As Braxton lap 27 of 55 here. Has about a 1.5 lead over second place. And they're back here battling hard for second place. Cold Day tries to slide up in front of Lemons. Lemons dives to the inside, goes back around into the inside. And now Cold Day falls back to third. Caution flag is out. Looks like it might have been something with Chris Wally. Let's go take a look. Riding that way outside lane. Oh, just clips the wall and just tumbles end over end and into that outside fence. Braxton Parrish just behind the pace truck. I want to remind you guys that right now the iRacing IROC Series is running a mini-series number 2. They just ran that race last Thursday. Actually a part of that myself, trying to race my way in to be part of the final crew that's going to race the iRacing IROC Series trucks, presented by Spartan Transportation LLC as well. And they're going to bring you all those races right here on 10-4 Broadcasting. I'm not going to be in the booth. I'm going to be out there on the track racing with these guys. I came real close to winning in Atlanta in mini season number 1, and it just, fuel mileage was all bad for me. I'm telling you, this is a great group of guys. Every iRacing IROC Series that these guys put together. Shout out to Chris Wally. Shout out to Kyle Pettigraph, who is not here tonight. Shout out to Brian Reek. These guys bring one heck of a show for everyone to watch here on 10-4 Broadcasting. And I want to thank all the guys that are a part of the series with these guys, because it's fun to watch and broadcast and race with you guys. But green flag is back in the air here at Knoxville Raceway. Braxton jumps out to a comfortable lead with Lemons in second, Cold Day in third. Troy Radford in fourth. He's up 4 spots since the drop of the green flag. And we were just talking about Brian Reek having a good run tonight, sitting in 6th place, trying to go to the outside of Brian McCann, with Robinson right behind him. Looks like Robinson gets that wall a little bit. Whoa, close. Robinson gets a little close there to Brian. 25 laps to go. 24 laps to go here tonight. As these guys fly around this track running 18-second lap times. Right now, fastest lap of the race goes to Braxton Parrish with an 18.99. Actually, no. Nathan Lemons threw down an 18.98. And Cold Day ran a 19.08, and Troy Radford a 19.13. And Tim Ripley, let's discuss Tim Ripley. Back on the lead lap. Oh no, gets into the side of Kevin McCann, and Kevin McCann doesn't let up and turns him. Ripley is trying his hardest to get up there, and I really applaud him for doing what he's doing. He's trying to make it happen. I can't blame him for driving as hard as he is, but McCann was not having that. Didn't budge at all on that one. And now Ripley all the way back to 14th position right now. Back there with Chris Wally and Matthew Coop. This is going to be interesting to see what Ripley can whip up here in these final laps. We've got about 22 laps to go. Parrish has been able to comfortably dominate here tonight, but the race is not over yet. Anything could happen. Pace truck is off. Green flag is out. 21 laps to go. Braxton gets a good jump, of course. And we're going to go back in the field because that's where, yellow flag back out. Looks like something happened with Blair Patterson and Timothy Ripley. See if we can't get Tim Ripley looks like he's trying to get a big jump on the outside. It just gets clipped. Oh, an end over end spinning on his top. Oh, and that's going to cause him to probably have to jump to the pits again. Yep, I believe Ripley may have called it a day. I'm not sure. Let's see if we can get that again. Sorry. I want to get a good slow-mo of this because this was a pretty wild one here Ripley going to the outside and gets clipped and comes down across Blair's front end, and just Blair hits him right in the quarter panel, sends him to the inside wall, and just Ripley becomes a spinning top at this point. You see Barry back there with his in the flag stand, throwing the flag around. Don't know when he's going to throw the caution flag. Oh, there it is. Yeah, he's pulling it. Nope. Nope, Barry. Oh, nope, there it is. Barry finally throws out the caution flag. So Tim Ripley having a rough night tonight here at Knoxville Raceway, as these guys are coming back around to get lined up. Green flag is back out. Single file restart this time by. 20 laps to go. $18 laps to go. These guys are all single file, pretty much staying in single file. Brian Reek back here in 6th place. Braxton Parrish still your leader, 16 laps to go. Nathan Lemons sitting in 2nd place, Cole Day in 3rd. This is unusual to see Cole Day sitting back there in 3rd, but even more unusual to see Tim Ripley off the pace as well. Had a really hard night. It's probably really going to hit him in the points pretty good. Oh, looks like something happened to a driver. Let's go see if we can't see. Chris Wally is stuck on the track. He is going to bring that caution out. Oh, just gets in an outside wall again. It's so difficult to stay off that wall once you start banging off of it. And Wally just started rolling and tried to get off the track. Braxton Parrish still able to lead this field. Pace truck bringing us around. The laps tick by pretty fast here at these dirt tracks. So it's before you know it, it starts leaving you. Pace truck lights are off. Green flag is back in the air. Braxton Parrish still your leader, 13 laps to go. Nathan Lemons in second. Oh, looks like something happened back here with Kevin Robinson upside down. Oh, and he's stuck. Let's go see what happened with Kevin Robinson. Looks like he may have just clipped the wall. Because when you hit that wall, it just kind of, it gets a little high there and just has nowhere to go, unfortunately. Braxton hates to see this because this makes his job much more difficult. Oh. Did iRacing just stop? Oh, no, he was just waiting for the pace truck. I thought my iRacing had froze. I'm sorry, guys. With everything that's happened tonight, it's crazy. Looks like it's going to be a single file restart here for these guys. Pace truck lights are off. Coming back around for the green flag. Green flag is in the air and Braxton leads us to the green. 12 laps to go, as he's looking to bring this one home. Oh, and Cold Day tries to slide right down there inside of Lemons. But Lemons keeps fighting back on the outside, and Cold Day is really digging hard. And now Lemons comes back to the inside, trying to get back around Cold Day. Lemons trying the same stuff on Cold Day, and they touch. And they are not giving each other that much space. Lemons dives to the inside, pulls up in front of Day. Day goes to the inside. And now Sean Judson is there. And Troy, this is going to be a big battle for second place. Side by side, they touch twice, 3 times. As they come down into the corner. Oh, no. Lemons gets a little high there, allows the 11 to get to the inside of him. So now he's got to fight these guys to get back up there with Cold Day. And now he clears them. And Cold Day now some distance between him and Lemons. That's what he needed to be able to start chasing down Braxton. But I don't think it's going to be enough, because Braxton has about a second lead over second place. And Sean Judson Jr., look at him taking that inside lane, pulling up to third, now battling for second place. trying to get really low there on Cole Day. Not going to work that time by. And now here comes Lemons back to that outside. Six laps to go, and yellow flag is out. Southern Heaven with Kevin Robinson. And Patterson. Oh, Patterson gets into the back of him, and oh, they just both send it going into that corner. Taking each other out here in the final stages of this one. As the battle up front was just heating up. Five laps to go here tonight. Now 6 laps to go. Not sure what the scoring is doing. Going to be another single file restart here. This could be where Cole Day tries to get an advantage over Braxton. But is Braxton going to let it happen? I don't think so. Braxton has his eyes on the prize right now. It's his to lose at this point. Green flag is in the air. Braxton gets a great restart. Cole Day tries to stay right with him. As we head off into turn 1 and 2, Cole Day way down low, trying to make that low line work. But Braxton is just going to hang to that outside lane. And now Lemons is coming. Look at Cole trying to dig deep down in there. And yellow flag is out. Looks like Matthew Kopp and Blair Patterson. Let's go back and take a look at this. At number 84 and 91, two we're going to be watching. 91 was in that last incident, and now this time just runs right into the back of Matthew. Still 5 laps to go here. These guys trying to end this race. And I know Braxton really wants it to end. But just going to hang on for a little bit longer. Five laps to go. Pace truck lights are off. Going to be coming to the green flag this time by. Braxton really trying to catch Cold Day off guard, and that's going to be hard to do. Cold Day jumps to the outside, and actually Braxton got a great start on that one. Gets a great lead over Cold Day in second place. And now it's going to be really difficult for Cole to be able to pull this off. But he's looking at second place, and now Nathan Lemons and Sean fighting for third position right now. And now Lemons back to fifth. Braxton Parrish and Cole Day side by side. White flag is out. Coming through 1 and 2. Cole Day's trying to get him on the inside. Not going to be able to do it. Final turn. Cole Day right on the back bumper. Coming through, and Braxton Parrish is going to be your winner here tonight at Knoxville Raceway. Cole Day is going to come home in second, with Sean Judson Jr. in third. Nathan Lemons, who was up front all day, falls back to fifth position. And our biggest mover of the race, Mike Harper, brings it home in ninth, gaining the most positions since the drop of the green flag. But Braxton Parrish, your winner here tonight. Awesome job. Fantastic run for Braxton Parrish here. See if I can't fix this stuff so I can give you guys an interview. Okay. Let's see, we'll get Braxton up here. And we just need Cole Day and Sean Judson. All right, looks like we do have Sean here. Hey, Sean, fantastic run tonight. Bringing it home in third place at the last minute. Tell me how you were able to get around Lemons to bring it home in third. I'm sorry, hold on. I've had so many problems with this microphone. I didn't hear anything you said.
Yeah, kind of fell back in the
there we go.
The race, in the middle of the race, kind of wasn't so great, but then late found something that really worked with the crossover line, and just another lap, and I might have got around Cole or Braxton there.
Well, fantastic job being able to bring it home in third. Do you think those late cautions helped you?
A couple of them helped, and then a couple of them kind of hurt because I was gaining a lot more and then slowing down. I wasn't great for restarts, so kind of had to make up a little bit of time there after each restart.
Well, congratulations again on your third place finish. Anybody you want to give a shout out to?
My team, Team Outlaw Motorsports, Cole Duggar and Scott Bittinger for helping me out practicing every week. And Beer Girl, one of my primary sponsors.
Awesome. Well, congratulations, Sean, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you.
That was Sean Judson, driver of that number 19, coming home in third place. Fantastic run for him. And now we're going to go ahead and talk to Cole Day, coming home in second place. Cole, I didn't get to see last week's race, so did you win last week?
Yes, I did.
Okay, well, I'll go ahead and say congratulations on last week's win. And somebody finally was able to beat you. Tell me what you possibly could have done different to get around Braxton.
I mean, track was just one lane the whole time until about the last 5 or 7 laps or so. And by then, I already had some damage because it was so hard to pass. You had to move the guy to pass him. So my car wasn't driving the best, and then I just was missing the bottom too much. And I finally got it, and as soon as I got it, he found it, and I didn't want to move him for the win because he deserved it. I mean, he led the whole thing, so I didn't want to move him out of the way, possibly ruin a night like that.
Well, coming home in second place still solidifies your chase for the championship. You're 4-1 if you look at it that way. Yeah, that's a pretty good record.
Yeah, you can't be mad with that, and the one I didn't win, I ended up second, so can't be mad.
Well, congratulations on second place again tonight. And anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Just all the guys in the league. It's been pretty fun running. Track was a little rough tonight, but it'll get better next week. All the admins, and of course you up in the booth broadcasting, and Braxton for winning the race because he really deserved it tonight.
All right, well, thanks, Cole Day, and we'll see you next week.
For sure. See you then.
That was Cole Day, driver of that number 99, coming home in second place here at Knoxville Raceway. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for, our winner tonight here, Braxton Parrish. Braxton, you finally pulled it off.
Yeah, oh my gosh, I'm shaking.
Well, all those cautions just kind of prolongs the feeling, doesn't it?
Yes, I mean, it was just, I could get him on the starts. I knew Cole was coming, and I was really watching him in the mirror a lot to see what line he was kind of running. It's all about kind of watching where everybody's fast at. I was running the high side where I felt comfortable most of the race. I mean, it was a one-lane track. I seen Tim coming late, and early and then late, he kept getting involved in wrecks. But lucky for me, I just couldn't be more happy.
Well, that's great. Congratulations. Winning here tonight at Knoxville. You really just drove the wheels off that thing because those restarts, you were getting everybody on those restarts.
Yeah, the restarts are definitely key at pretty much any track you go to. I mean, you watch Cole and Timothy day in and day out. I try and watch them as much as I can in the practice sessions. And, when the track slips off a whole lot, you got to watch that throttle. And I don't know, maybe the last quarter half of that race, I was just 50% throttle at the most. And it really helps watching people, and those starts definitely helped out a lot.
Well, again, congratulations. Anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Definitely Cole, for racing me clean. He's been, he's 4-1 now, I believe.
4-1, yeah.
And he's been really fast everywhere we go, and it feels really good to be able to compete with somebody like that. I'd like to thank my family and friends for watching on this broadcast here. I was keeping them updated as much as I could, and they were really excited to see that. So thank you for everything you do, and thank everybody for the series.
Thanks, Braxton. Well, again, awesome job winning tonight, and we'll see you next week.
Alrighty, I appreciate it. See you next weekend.
That was Braxton Parrish, your winner here tonight at Knoxville. Fantastic race from beginning to end. We saw Cole Day finally, his streak is broken of winning 4 in a row, and Braxton brings that to an end. Want to give a huge shout out again to the sponsors. Go check out iWraps, Look Good Going Fast. Check them out on Facebook for all of your paint job needs for iRacing. Also want to give a huge shout out to the main sponsor of this series, Spartan Transportation LLC. Want to thank them for coming on board and bringing you guys these week in and week out. And also want to give a huge shout out to Rocket Racing Setups. Make sure you check out rocketracingsetups.com for all of your iRacing setup needs. Make sure you tell them 10-4 Broadcasting sent you. And just fantastic race here tonight. Could have asked for a better race. But from everybody here at 10-4 Broadcasting, I want to thank you for watching the iRacing IROC Dirt Series right here on 10-4 Broadcasting. And we'll see you guys next week right here,